sir. And then
Yo, what up, Mouse fan? I'm your host, Marqus E.
And I'm your boy, Mike G.
And we are the Lukaholics.
Yes, sir. The Don versus Durantula tonight.
Oh, man. Are you ready to rock and roll, my brother?
Ready for the roundup, bro.
Get it. Hey, we took down Brooklyn tonight. I think that was let's send the message, man. I think even though without James Harden playing, we went in there, did our job, took care of business, and we got the dub tonight.
For sure. I think it definitely shows our resilience that we can compete with some of the better teams of the league, and we're not just a one and done playoff exit team like maybe some people perceive us as. Yeah, we may lose to Sacramento 3 times, but you know what, when it comes down to it, we're in the playoffs right now and we're beating playoff teams. So I would rather have that problem, and you know, Sacramento may just be a bad matchup for us. Look at Minnesota. They beat the Jazz 4 times this year.
Yeah, that's true.
So it happens. There's just teams that match up better against certain teams.
I got a lot of people also hitting me up about, hey, you know, KD's not. He's still nursing his hamstring. James Harden's out. You know, all these full of excuses, man. Full of excuses. I see a team with 3 superstars on their team and decent role players. That's why they're second in the East right now, because they're a really good team even without their 3rd superstar. You know.
Oh, you're absolutely right. And the difference is when you have all 3, they're a quote unquote title contender. Even without one of them, they're a very solid team, especially in the Eastern Conference. They're still second in the East, and they've had injury problems all year between Harden, Durant, and Kyrie. They've all had their stints of injuries, and they're still second in the East. Now, if they're in the West, I don't see them maybe being a 2nd seed. I would see maybe like a 4th seed or something like that. But to the point of the excuses, yeah, it helped that there was no Harden, and Durant, even though he had 20, he didn't have the best game.
Yeah.
But to our favor, Luka didn't really have a great game.
He didn't.
24 points on 7 of 21 shooting and 3 of 10 from 3 and 5 of 10 from the free throw line. That's not a great game. So really, it came down to, Kyrie had an unbelievable game. He gave us the business tonight. 45 points. He was lighting it up.
Yeah, that's Kyrie.
That's Kyrie. And you can't win with just one big game anymore. It's all about to role players, and our role players played better than theirs. That was the difference tonight.
How did you like Brandon Powell? Not Brandon Powell, the White Power coming off the bench tonight, man, giving us just lately, I mean, especially the last 5 or 6 games, man, giving us mad energy off the bench. Productivity, man, not turning over the ball, not doing those stupid plays that he usually do. And he looks in rhythm now. He looks comfortable. He looks like he's back. And I love it, man. You know, gave us about 12 points off the bench and 10 rebounds tonight.
Yeah, and 5 assists as well. So he had a really solid game off the bench. And he just brings that energy that I like to see. He's hustling after every ball, and I like what he brings to our team and the chemistry he has with not only Luka but with the rest of the team. Yeah, he has just a great attitude for the game, and he just knows how to play hard. Even
when we down, I mean, jumping over chairs, just hyping the team up, man, tapping up everybody when they come back to the huddle, man. Just, you need guys like that. You know,
absolutely.
You don't see it on paper, but you need guys like the White Power. And I know I was very critical on the White Power early this season. I was
I remember that.
you gotta trade this guy. You gotta get him out of here. But you know what? And I've been saying here for the last, I don't know, 10 games now. He's shut me up. He shut me up, man. He's making me a believer. And like I said, man, I've been enjoying his play lately.
My MVP of the game is a guy who didn't play a lot, score a lot, but I feel like contributed enough and in crucial times where he made a difference between a win and a loss, and that's Josh Green. Josh Green had 4 points, 2 of 2 from the field. He had 2 rebounds. Yes, not a lot of stats, but he had 3 steals tonight.
Again, it's the second time he had 3 steals the other night.
Yeah, 3 key steals. 1, forcing a double in the corner. 2, a loose ball. And 1 against Kyrie. He was just hustling and opening the floor up, and all he knows how to play is hustle. And I love his style of play right now, and I'm going to love him going down the line. He's a great rookie for us.
Oh, yeah. And I'm so glad Carlisle's now giving him his due, his time on the court. And he even left him in the game, in the Miami game. Left him in brought him back into the second half and started over Josh Richardson. And I think that was a really smart move. Really, it was a critical and yet smart move. And I know we've been dogging out Carlisle. Well, at least the Mavs fan base been dogging out Carlisle lately. So that was a really good IQ move to, you got to keep the hot players in the game, man. And that's what happened. We haven't been doing that, earlier this season. So
100%. And to get that Ricky exposure early in his career, like to keep him get experience this early in his career, it's going to help him down the line. So when he's like a second, third year player, he's going to be a great bench player for us and a great role player. I was trying to think of his NBA comparison as well. And not a lot, he's got a very unique game because he doesn't shoot a lot, like jump shots. Yeah. He's a slasher type. I'd see, kind of like Sean Marion was in a way.
That is, yeah, very.
Like just that slasher, X Factor kind of universal type of player who'll get to the rim, play good defense, and just hustle.
I can see that.
Yeah. Who's your MVP tonight?
Well, I went back to my boy Dwight, man. I mean, I'm really riding his wave right now. And 27 minutes, 12 points, 10 rebounds, man. I think he had at least 8 of those were defensive. The other 4 was on the offensive side. 8 of those were on the defensive side of the ball, and he had 4 big offensive rebounds, which we were 51-51 today in rebounding.
Yep, so that even.
I think that was pretty damn good, especially with a guy like KD on the court and, them having a decent big man. So, yeah, Dwight Powell, man. Like I said, his energy, his chemistry right now with the team, man. His whole aura that he brings to the squad. Tonight, again, great night for him. And he's doing exactly what we need him to do. And that's all I've been saying, Dwight. Just come in and do exactly what we need you to do. You're gonna play hero ball. You don't have to do nothing crazy. Just come in, man, and just get your easy looks. And I'm so glad. Now they became more of a pick and roll team, especially with Dwight Powell, and he's been finding him a lot for easy buckets. This KP situation, big dog. Tell me something new. Tell me something I don't know right now. And when I say that, I'm not even trying to be rude about it, man. I'm really want to know exactly what are we going to do with KP.
Like last year in the playoffs, we took the Clippers, the quote-unquote championship favorites last year, to 6 games without KP essentially the whole series. I mean, let's face it. He played game 1, got kicked out in the third quarter. We should have won that game. He played game 2, we won. Played game 3, we lost. 4, 5, and 6, he was out. So essentially, he missed that series. But we still played fairly well. He's missed a lot of time this year. We're decent without him. If I had my choice, I would want to keep him and want him to play because he brings that spacing on offense that maybe opens up Luka a little bit more. because if you take out KP, we're forced to go with a Cauley-Stein or Powell. That okay, we don't have a 7'3" guy on the perimeter. We can lock down the paint and shut down Luka on his drives more. So I think for offensively, he's better for us. Now, to your point, we've been playing well without him. And there's this whole talk about his relationship with Luka. Is there something going on? It's scaring me a little bit. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm afraid that he might be on his way out. He's missing so much time with these random injuries that he keeps happening. But at the same time, it very well could be Cuban and Donnie Nelson getting together saying, look, we have a very easy schedule down the stretch. We're pretty much guaranteed the 7 seed. Why don't we milk this a little bit and keep KP ready for the playoffs when we have to play Denver or the Clippers where we're going to need him?
You don't risk the chance of him getting any type of other injury if you rest him for the next few games or whatnot. I would, but the thing is, I mean, he takes the bottom of that. He takes a while to get back into the game, and that's the part that I'm scared about.
And to think about it, we haven't been really playing fantastic ball, and yet we're 8-2 in our last 10, and moved up to the 5th seed. And the Lakers are getting their butts kicked tonight, right now, by the Clippers.
Yes. To all my Laker fans out there, I don't care.
Yeah, and
I mean, I'm sorry, I don't care if AD out. I don't care if LeBron out.
Yeah, AD got back spasms tonight, so he might be missing more time.
We get y'all. Y'all the most arrogant franchise in America, man. Between you and the Cowboys, I do. I love when the Lakers lose, man.
Man, me too, bro. Who's rising up and who's declining? It took a long time to think about this. I have one of each. I could have thought of more, but I thought of 2 key players, one on each side. In the last 10 days, my guy rising up is Timmy Hardaway Jr., and my guy declining is Josh Richardson. And I'll explain. Look at Timmy Hardaway's last 5 games. 23 tonight, 16, 36, 13, and 42. He has been lighting it up this past few games. And he's staying consistent, which is what we need him to do, either off the bench or starting, whatever he wants to do. Mm-hmm. Josh Richardson, 10 points tonight, not a great game. 0-4 or 2 or 3 from the 3-point line, so pretty good. But overall, it's just his play style is just not there.
Okay. I like that. I'm in the same boat with you with Josh Richardson as far as declining, man. To me, he's never really rose up to the occasion. I think I've seen him have a couple of games this year where, you know, he gets late 6, 7, 8 points at the end of the game where it's a blowout, you know, but he's not giving me clutch 17 points, clutch 20 points. So Josh Richardson definitely has on my very huge decline list. For a player who's been pretty much, man, hooping lately, Dorian Finney-Smith. He's legit been averaging about 14 points a game since his birth of his son. He has put about 13 points a game this month, averaging just a few days this month. He's been averaging about 13 points a game. I remember even in April, he went up to 12. He went up from 8 to 12. You know, in the whole month of April. So he's been, I mean, his 3-point shot has been beautiful. Even from the top of the key, he's been hitting. You know, his jumper is right on the in the corner there, but he's been hitting everywhere. So I don't know who's been working with him, Luka, Dirk, whoever. He's been over 42% lately from the field. Yeah,
it was a toss up between him and Timmy for me, but just the way that Timmy's been like confident in his stroke again.
Yeah,
it's that confidence that his dad had back in the late 90s where everyone just feared of God of him.
But you know what? The only reason why I didn't put him on there because I know Timmy can do that. I know Timmy can play that. I know you got potential to be like that every night. It's just him taking good shots, being in rhythm and not doing too much,
Yep.
So I've seen Tim since he came into the league, man. When he left Michigan, when he was in New York, I seen him in that one of those little All-Star games.
Yep. Deion Waiters.
Him and Deion, man, was out there just shooting lights out.
Looking.
I know Tim could do it. I'm not surprised. I'm just happy now for him that he's finally gotten some type of confidence where when he pulls, he knows going in.
Who do you see finishing 5, 6, and 7 based on the schedules?
Based on the schedules, I see us. We have the 5th spot. Like, it's in our hands. The schedule fits us perfect. So I see us in the 5th. I see Portland at 6.
You see Portland sneaking in?
Portland at 6. And I see Lakers barely hanging on by a thread, man. Right at 7. AD and LeBron back. I think they'll figure out a way to put LA. I'm not gonna lie, man. I really feel like they're gonna find a way to keep LA in this damn thing, man. Despite all the, I try not to deal with the politics side of basketball, but man, I just, for some odd reason, man, like they want their golden child up in that playoff spot, man. So I don't see LA losing in the playoff in the play-in game.
Yeah, can you imagine LeBron missing the playoffs because of the play-in tournament?
You saw how many LeBron fans will just throw themselves off the river. Oh my God, it'll be horrible.
If that happens,
it'll be horrible.
Money on it that Adam Silver eliminates the play-in tournament next year.
Oh man, what? What? He'll be on a Zoom call like me and you right now, talking to LeBron. Hey LeBron, hey listen, man, I am so sorry. Like, listen, man, this is all my fault. We're gonna take it away next year. We will not do this ever again. You know what? You want another school built? Let's do it. Let's do it, man. I apologize.
What, another school built? Look at this guy over here.
They kiss his butt, man. They do, man. So we are in the 5th spot. We just took care of the Nets tonight. Mm-hmm. We got back-to-back with Cleveland. Shouldn't have any problem. They got a big man down there. I think we've been playing with a lot of energy lately, so I feel like we should be able to take care of these next 2 games. Should. Now, knock on wood, we've won 3, lost to the Kings. Won 3, lost to the Kings. Won 3, and lost to the Kings. So if we lose this second game back-to-back with them, it was destined. That's what we do. We win 3 and lose a 4. So, but like I said, we should be able to take care of these 2, man. I feel like we'll end up being in the 5th spot at the end of the season. Man, we were playing good, man. We got to get everybody. I would love that week off. I would love that week off. So I'm trying to stay in that 5th spot.
Absolutely. We have, like, the cards are in our hand. Like, we control our own destiny, essentially.
Sir.
We win out, we're in. We can afford maybe 1 loss or 2. I'd say the worst we can go is 4-2.
The worst we need to go is 4-2. We can't
do it worse than that. Because if the good thing is, the tougher games are at the end. Mm-hmm. So if we can win these next 3, maybe the 2 against Cleveland, and then go into Toronto and beat Toronto. Mm-hmm. If we can sweep those 3, that maybe will push the Lakers and the Blazers far enough down where the last 3 wouldn't matter as much.
Yep. There you go, man. Here we go. Oh, did you catch the GOAT in the building today?
The GOAT was in the building tonight.
Was in the building tonight. Dirk Nowitzki. Listen, man. I would truly wish that man was there at the Oregon game when I went to go see Portland that day. And I was hoping that I'll see him come through that tunnel. I saw Michael Finley though. But the GOAT was in the building today, man. He gave us a little bit more inspiration for our win tonight. Was with his beautiful wife out there. We one day, man, we got to go We got to link up, man. We got to go to a Mavs game, man, in person, bro.
100%. No, you gotta come down to Lake Town down here, and I'll come up to Seattle and check, because I haven't been to Seattle. I haven't been out to the Northwest, so I need to check out the Northwest.
You'll love it here, man. It's nice. It's nice, man. Beautiful.
I love my Starbucks coffee, bro. So I'll be up there.
Plenty of that. Everywhere you go, every gas station, Starbucks. Walmart, Starbucks. McDonald's, Starbucks.
Hey, and if you're an outdoors guy, Lake Town, the mountains down here, bro, you'll fall in love.
Oh yeah.
Oh, 100%.
Rafting. I got rafting there.
No lakes or anything, like, because we're a landlocked state, bro. But a lot of hiking.
That's real. Yeah.
Yeah, we got a lot of hiking, a lot of great views, great food. Hey, if you're a burger guy, we have a lot of great burger joints down here.
Man, you must don't see these orange, man. I gotta stay away from these burgers, bro.
Hey, we got a place
right now.
We got a place with a cheeseburger with pastrami on it, man.
You can't tell me nothing like that, bro.
Oh, just wait.
All right, man. Yo, thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of Lukaholics. Again, it's your boy Marqus, man. My boy Mike G. Thank you guys for tuning in. We out.